Hey guys, Luke C here with TFBTV. We're back here at SHOT Show 2025 we're in the Caesars floor, or wait, are we on the main floor?
No, we're on the main floor.
Man, I can't even remember where I am anymore, but I'm here with Rich Angstadt of Angstadt Arms, and I believe James stopped by here earlier to check out some of the new suppressors.
Yep, the Prophet and the Reticent series, we covered that.
New collaboration between you guys and Volquartsen Firearms.
Yep.
So let's start with the, I guess the Summit integrally suppressed, right?
Yep, so we've got the Summit series. It's built in-house by Volquartsen, so they're the experts in the 22 market. When you start thinking about high-end 1022s, right, you really think of Volquartsen, and so we wanted to team up with them. They're building these rifles in their factories, 2 offerings. This is the Summit, which is their straight pull action, so if you want it as quiet as possible, removing that action makes a huge difference, and it's just a real smooth straight pull action. There's this one. There's also the Ultralite, which is the traditional semi-auto that you'd be used to with a 1022.
Right. Now, for people who don't know, we're looking at these. These are the suppressor right here. This is
it. This is
like we've talked about in the past.
Here.
This is a ported, integrally suppressed barrel, and you have it in different lengths now too, right?
We do. So you can get 2 different lengths. You can get the standard offering in an 18-inch barrel, which is a factory Ruger 1022 size. You can also get a short barrel, or if you want to do a Charger pistol, you can do a 12-inch, and then we've got the takedown version as well.
Yeah. So you guys have canvassed or covered all of the 1022 offerings.
Pretty much every 1022 ones. You could do,
and you could do, I guess, like a 2-stamp 1022 if you really wanted to.
Yeah, you could throw the 12-inch in anybody of those chassis that they're making now. It looks really good. That's a great alternative if you want to go an SBR, or you could keep it as a pistol if you wanted to.
So with the 9mm versions, we've talked about this in the past. Even if I'm shooting a hot 124 grain, range ammo, the ports in that barrel actually bring the velocity down to where it's always going to be subsonic. Is that the same case for the rimfire stuff?
Yeah, so your standard velocity, we always say like CCI standard velocity, that's going to be subsonic in this. So you don't have to shoot subs. You can get that CCI standard velocity, or pretty much most of the 22 standard velocity, it's going to be subsonic for you.
Cool. And then let's talk about materials real quick. I know we've probably gone over it before, but the integrally suppressed 22 barrels are stainless steel.
416R, stainless steel, right?
And then the tube.
And then the tube is 6061 aluminum. And we did that because it's incredibly lightweight. So most people, when they install this on their barrel, depending on if they had a bull barrel, it's actually going to feel a little bit lighter to them. It's going to balance a little bit better. Okay. And because it's a 22 long rifle, the 6061 is perfect for heat mitigation because honestly, it doesn't get very hot, being it's a 22.
Yeah, and especially if you're doing it in the bolt action version, you're not going to be ripping through a magazine fast. Price point and availability for these. I know the barrels were somewhere around
Street price is about $535 for
okay.
all of the 1022 barrels. Depending on the size, they're all priced the same.
Okay.
The complete guns, I believe MSRP is like $1795.
Okay.
So if you were looking at buying like a Volquartsen rifle and a Vanquish, you're actually going to save several $100s by getting it straight from their factory.
Okay.
So
now, this is a new evolution for the series. I know I've covered like 5 or 6 rimfire things already today, but is there, down the road, are you guys planning on adding this to more platforms like the integrally suppressed platform? Because I think this is honestly one of the coolest 1022 accessories out there. I mean, I guess it's an accessory, right?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's a barrel swap where it's silent and you're maintaining accuracy. And actually, if you're going from a factory barrel, you're gaining accuracy because we've got the Benz chamber in this. So we're seeing about a half MOA out of all these barrels.
So already a precision platform to begin with.
Already precision, and you're not losing anything where a lot of times if you get like a cheaper thread-on 22 suppressor, now all of a sudden your rounds might start going off. And it's quiet, but you're sacrificing accuracy for it.
Right.
But to answer your question, so the next barrel that's going to come out is for the AR22. So that CMMG drop-in 22 conversion, that's going to work with that.
Wow.
And so exactly the same design as the barrel, same materials. It's just got the different barrel extension for the 22
so that'll
AR
work.
bolt.
Yep. That's really cool. That's a really popular platform too. So
it is.
I mean, like probably next to the 1022, it's probably my second recommend. Like, hey, I just want to get a plinking 22 rifle.
Yep.
That's really cool. Before we finish up, let's go through the rest. I know maybe not everyone's familiar with Volquartsen, but they typically partner, they only use really good parts.
Yes.
So let's go through the rest of the parts on the Summit and both the Ultralite.
Yeah, so they're both going to come with your choice of color for Magpul stocks, either FDE or black. The Hunter stock is an incredible one because it's totally adjustable to fit the shooter. Obviously, the bolts in these are DLC coated competition bolts. Both have upgraded triggers. I believe the Summit is around a 2.25 pound pull. And excuse me, I had that reversed. The Ultralite is about 2.25, and I think the Summit is like 1.75.
Okay, so very light on this one.
Very light trigger. Again, it's a bolt action. You want that extra light trigger on it. Receiver 775. all billet aluminum. It's got a nice 1913 pick rail, so it's optics ready. You know, you can put whatever you want on there, and really just all around, it's a great performing out of the box rifle where you don't have to touch anything or monkey with anything.
Right, and that's I think it's becoming. I've seen a trend kind of. Everyone's kind of trying to do buy the optic. Everything, and just get it from us. Go home and go shoot.
And you don't have to do anything.
Yeah,
you just enjoy it, right? Why stress and have to replace a trigger or do something else when you can just get it? And again, if you're the builder, you could buy the barrel and you could get the parts. So obviously, we can cater to both groups.
Yeah.
Either or, you're going to end up with a great product.
So $1,700 MSRP. Are they available now?
So available very, very soon, probably 4 to 6 weeks. So these are getting listed with all of our distributors. Our dealers are picking them up. So probably by the time, this video goes out so quick, so I won't say by the time it airs, but over the next month, you'll actually see these and you'll be able to purchase them.
Okay, and then final question. This is a suppressor item, so are these going to be available through like retailers like Silencer Shop?
Yes.
Or people?
Yep,
okay.
so all of our NFA dealers are going to carry it. Silencer Shop, Silencer Central. Pretty much, I mean, everywhere you look online, and your local dealer is going to be able to get it. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited for it. I'm gonna have to check one of these out. I love Suppress 22. It's the best way to plink in your backyard with your family, friends, or by yourself if you're me. So, thanks, Rich, so much. It's always good to talk to you.
Yeah, likewise, Luke.
Guys, stay tuned for more from SHOT Show 2025 here on TFBTV and TFBTV Showtime.